Welcome. My name is Terisa ODowd, and I want to thank you for attending my presentation today. I am proposing a case study to explore the role faculty awareness and attitude has on the accessibility of online courses. This presentation will introduce you to my topic, framework, and methodology I will use to complete my study of the accessibility of online courses. Higher education institutions today are facing a looming issue, that of accessibility in online courses. While the Americans with Disabilities Act has clear accessibility requirements for online courses, a review of the literature reveals many colleges and universities still do not have policies that define what is required of faculty to make their courses accessible. In an initial review of the literature, reveals a gap in research pertaining to faculty and instructor awareness and attitudes toward accessibility of their online courses. A study at a public university showed that only 23.5% of faculty stated that they had made accommodations for students with verified disabilities. Other research shows that only 17% of college students with learning disabilities take advantage of disability services at universities. And in 2016, researchers Huss and ESEP found that while colleges and universities concede that online courses should be accessible to students with disabilities, training instructors in accessible course design rarely occurs, therefore hastening the need for research into the role faculty awareness and attitude has on the accessibility of online courses. So there is a clearly identifiable gap here between what faculty are doing to make their courses accessible and what students are doing to get the most out of their courses. More research is needed in this area to help identify how faculty awareness and attitudes affect the accessibility of online courses. The social model of disability will be used as a theoretical framework for this study. The social model of disability proposes that what makes someone disabled is not their medical condition, but the attitudes and structures of society. Research shows that online courses have the potential to reach students from more diverse populations than face-to-face courses do. In a review of the literature, the median distance students will travel away for college is shown to be 94 miles. Research has also pointed to online learning affording students with disabilities enhanced opportunities in higher education. In fact, the U.S. Department of Education noted that more than half of higher education enrollments in 2016 were made up of non-traditional students. The University of Kansas estimates that as many as 30% of adult education participants have a disability. Therefore, the accessibility of online courses not only impacts learners with disabilities, but also non-traditional students who research says are typically older, speak English as a second language, or suffer from an unreported disability. This study will investigate the role faculty awareness and attitude has on the accessibility of online courses. The study aims to answer the following questions to assist higher education policymakers and administrators develop policies and programs to improve the accessibility of online courses. The studies will seek to answer: what are the attitudes of faculty towards the accessibility of online courses? How do awareness of accessibility laws affect the faculty's desire to develop accessible online courses? How do faculty awareness and attitude impact the design of accessible online course materials? The data will be collected for a case study. The setting of the study will be a public university. A literature review will be completed to inform the reader of the concepts needed to understand the study and to persuade the reader that the research question is credible. Other data sources will include in-depth interviews with faculty to determine faculty awareness of accessibility laws and online course design practices pertaining to accessibility. Interviews will also be used to identify faculty attitudes toward accessibility of online courses. Observations will be used to generate new ideas and give the researcher opportunities to study the issue in more detail. and course accessibility scans will be used to identify patterns in the course accessibility issues. Finally, this study is an opportunity to determine if any patterns exist in faculty accessibility awareness and attitudes that can assist colleges and universities in developing programs aimed at increasing the accessibility of online courses. Thank you for attending.